poppin', y'all? It's your boy Slickety Slick. We're back with another video. Today we are gonna do a little something different. I just want to have a little discussion. Shout out to, I don't remember his name, but he suggested this, and this was kind of like an idea I wanted to do with this interview that Kanye had. If you guys don't get the notifications about the live stream, please comment below and let me know. I don't really have a specific time for getting on live stream, but a lot of these ideas, a lot of these suggestions come, not a lot of them, I'm not gonna say that. Some of these ideas and stuff like that happen in conversations with you guys on live stream. So if you guys don't get on live stream when I get on live stream, like, I really highly suggest you do, because this is how you directly get to me and we can have an actual conversation. So if you get the notifications, I try to get you guys around 6, 7, 8 o'clock. And I mean, the most I get while I'm on stream is about 7 to 10. And I know there's more of you guys, so I mean, let's just interact. But yeah, I kind of just wanna. This has been a really huge thing. This Kanye West interview. Well, Kanye West period. Kanye just came out and just broke the internet, basically. And in the Kanye fashion. And before we even get into that, I just want to say I am a big Kanye West fan. In terms of his music, in terms of his mannerisms, in terms of his style, in terms of his approach to moving forward with his ideas and stuff like that. Like, I really admire that from him, especially because from listening to him when we were younger up until now, how much variations of Kanye you can get in each album, and all of them are top notch. So it's hard to try to understand such a creative mind. That's why most people think of him as so crazy, and he's sick, and he's doing this, and he's doing that. And this kind of led up to this interview with, I can say, one of the best personalities out there right now, Charlemagne the God. He's another person I highly admire, only because he only speaks his truth. He is straightforward. He is not afraid to speak his mind, and I feel like he was the perfect person to put in front of Kanye West. Why? Because he's not going to be afraid to challenge him in some of his views and make him think. I think if they were to put someone else in front of Kanye, they would probably ask the questions but not really go with the answers and make Kanye think. And they're good friends also. So I feel like the whole grand scheme of this content, and I mean, how much? I don't remember how much, but it got a lot in the first hour, a lot in the first 24 hours. So it's number one. It's the #1 trending video on YouTube right now. So yeah, there's a reason why. So yeah, I watched the whole hour and 45 minutes, and I've watched the last 30 minutes, 40 minutes a second time, because the setup of the whole interview was very interesting. As all of all of Charlemagne's interviews. I watch his interviews with, like, pastors, and of course you watch his Breakfast Clubs, and I watch his Brilliant Idiot podcast. They're all very interesting and intriguing. So the way they set this up is him and Kanye chilling in this very white place, and Kanye has this hairstyle. We can go to it here. Kanye has this hairstyle that is like, what you doing? But one thing about Kanye is, like, as you start to have this conversation with him, trying to figure out things, trying to figure out where his mental space is, it's kind of hard to understand at the beginning until you start getting into more of the conversation. 30, 40 minutes in, you kind of understand his what you call it, his vibration, his vibe of why he thinks the way he thinks. And he answers a lot of the questions in a way where only if you understand where he's been, what he's been through, you would understand, because he only relates it to situations he's been through. Because he can relate Barack Obama to Nike. He can relate any situation he's been through, with, um, or anything that he says through situations that he's been through with, again, Nike or Louis Vuitton or people around him like Jay-Z and Beyonce, and I said again Barack Obama, and then now this big thing about him and Donald Trump. So solely the biggest thing about everything was his view on Donald Trump. And what we finally understand is that he isn't looking at Donald Trump in a way where it's like, oh, I believe in everything he does, or I support him like that. No, he just supports the idea of Donald Trump, meaning he's able to show people that it's possible, kind of just like how Barack Obama was the first. He's like the Jackie Robinson, like they said in the interview. He's kind of the Jackie Robinson of politics. And Donald Trump said, I'm going to become president, and he is a TV star. He is a, business billionaire. And he said, I'm going to become president, and he did. So with that aspect alone, that's what Kanye refers to and supports, because Kanye wants to be the first to do a lot of things. He wants to be innovative. He wants to have his ideas go full circle. Everything else he doesn't even understand, because it doesn't affect him. I also watched the interview with on Breakfast Club with T.I., and T.I. had a conversation with Kanye. You should guys definitely go watch that, because that gives you another angle of Kanye. But one thing he said was that Kanye doesn't even know what the travel ban is. Like, I know you guys know what the travel ban is. It's like stopping Muslim. I don't even know exactly what it is, but I know what the impact was from the travel ban. And Kanye he was like, travel ban, what is that? He doesn't even know what it is. So, with him wearing the hat, with him saying that he supports Donald Trump, he doesn't know the type of effect that it takes on the people that support him. So, that's what he views it as. So, there's a whole lot of stuff in this interview. There's a whole lot of stuff to follow, because he goes on little tangents to kind of explain his point, and then he kind of snap backs and then like explain that one thing. And then like I said, Charlamagne was the absolute perfect person to do that. Absolute perfect person. This is kind of cool, me explaining my thought process throughout the whole interview. I was going to like sit and watch the whole interview, but then I noticed it was an hour and 45 minutes. So I was like, no one's gonna sit here and watch me watch a video for an hour and 45 minutes. So I'm kind of just going over the gist of the whole thing. I could have did notes, but I didn't, because I watched it yesterday. Yeah, I probably should have did notes so I can pinpoint exactly areas of the interview that he was talking about. But I'm just gonna talk about the whole gist, the whole vibe, the whole interview aspect, and just watching Kanye think is really intriguing, because you ask him a question that either, like I said, Charlamagne will address his views, and he will challenge his views. And when he did that, it didn't throw Kanye off, it just made him think. Because Kanye is a definite thinker, he's a deep thinker. And most of the time, he always has a clap back. But Charlamagne always interjects in his brain that, look, something you're saying, sometimes what you're saying will not come out right to other people, and you're affecting more than what you know that you're affecting. So there's definitely moments, if you haven't watched it, I highly suggest you watch it. But there's moments where he catch him, and you know the serious yay face when he goes and just thinks for a good response. And he even would say, oh, I didn't think about it like that. So Charlamagne was absolutely remarkable in this interview, as he always is. But yeah, I'll always love Kanye, bro, to be honest with you. even albums that people seem to have like not agree with. Um, like what album? I forgot what the album was called. It was like with Black Skinhead and I Am a God and all those type of and all of them are genius. Like you can't understand the creativity of this person. There's very few people on this whole earth. Just like T.I. said. T.I. said this in his interview. He said there's very minuscule amount of people on planet Earth that understands Kanye's language, which is so true because it's been years of just being with Kanye and knowing his influence and not knowing how to really approach it other than enjoying his music. People that even don't enjoy his new music, he still has such a powerful influence on the whole culture of hip hop. Not only in music, but in fashion, and now in architecture, and all types of stuff. All types of stuff. So Kanye is really huge. I feel like one of the things that we as the consumer and we as people will take for granted is the effect he has and the just for lack of words, influence he has over everything is if he was to die, if he was to pass away, then you'll know the impact. Because he gave us a lot of things out of that head of his. Like, I don't really think you understand. He had people wearing his shoes. He's able to have his own company. He said it's growing up to $1 billion. He can challenge other designers. He can challenge other artists. I mean, who you know can have real issues with the biggest artists in the world, such as Jay-Z? Who else? Both of them call each other idols in terms of, what they've done for the culture. So like, Kanye is a really unique person, and he's been through a lot. His mother died. From where he came from up until now, that's a great transcendence of personal growth. But yeah, all in all, you need to watch this interview. It was very insightful. I loved it. I actually catch myself just clicking, like right now, how I'm just clicking through and just listening over and over again, because some of the things he says kind of makes me like try to make it personal, try to look at my own life and just try to think of, just think. And that's the thing that he does very well. With him coming out and saying what he says and doing what he does, he causes a great array of just conversation. Everybody's talking about something that has to do with what he said. I haven't watched that yet when he went to TMZ and basically ranted, and then he even got confronted by one of the guys that were there. And I've only seen a snippet of that on Instagram, and I thought it was amazing. So I definitely gotta go watch that. And it's just, he really has the power to do what he wants, and he wants to keep that power to do what he wants. In this interview, they called it his superpower, because he's able to he's able to do a lot of things a lot of people can't. Just straight like that. He's able to think other ways other people can't. He's able to put forth the effort to make what he thinks a reality like other people can't. So there's a lot of things to look up to from Kanye, but he has disappointed a lot of people in the past few weeks or past few days with some of the things he said and some of the things he's done, such as wearing a Make America Great Again hat. He's disappointed a lot of supporters. But he didn't understand that until T.I. said something to him. So like, there's two interviews you need to watch. You need to watch this one, and you need to watch the Breakfast Club with T.I. interview, because both of them are very good aspects of Kanye. So yeah, that's my insight on it. And at the end of the interview, he said he wants to build cities. Do you know how crazy that is? He has 300 acres that he wants to build his own on, and I can only imagine with his type of mentality and his type of creativity, what kind of homes he will build and just what they would look like. I feel like they would look so amazing. I think they will look so different. I think he would really challenge the architecture culture. Like, he's really able to jump into anywhere and do anything, and that's what I admire the most. I want to be able to do that with all of my aspirations, all my talents, I guess. I want to build my platform up so I can be able to do the things that I want and cause an impact. That's my thing. I just want to cause an impact. I don't want to lay low and just chill and just work a job where I got some other clueless human being telling me what to do, or just not even being able to put forth my ideas. Because everybody got ideas, everybody has a talent, everybody has something to give to the earth, everybody has something to give to others, and that's my journey. That's what I want to do. And Kanye influenced that even 10 times more with the things he's done, even though a lot of things you don't agree with, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's my intake on it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comment section below if you would like to get more videos like this, where I'm, I guess, dissecting videos other than music videos, and just giving you my train of thought and giving you my input and my perspective. Let me know in the comment section below. What I need you to do is please like this video for love, comment below like I said, and more importantly, please subscribe. Peace.
Josh on a fucking beat.